Hello friend, welcome to Dr. Subhash Technical Campus, Junagadh. Today's tutorial topic is bipolar junction transistor. It's simply called BJT. Now in this presentation, we will start about basic of BJT, then after the application of BJT, and last we will see about the difference between BJT and FET. So let's take a look. The first one, we start with basic model of BJT. Now in this side, we will discuss about the basic structure and the terminal indication and terminal name of BJT. Now the two type of transistor is available. The first type is PNP transistor and second type is NPN transistor. These two type is we will see in this slide. The first one, PNP transistor. Now the three terminal, first terminal name emitter, base and collector. This three terminal is common in both PNP as well as in NPN. Here this terminal name indicate the inside the three layer. The first layer name emitter, second layer name is base and third layer name is collector. This three layer, or we can say that this three layer sandwich type structure is available in transistor. Now in PNP transistor there is a three type of material is required to made up of this transistor. The first type is P type, N type and P type. Now we already know about the P type semiconductor, N type semiconductor and P type semiconductor. This majority and minority charge carrier is different according to the semiconductor material. Now in second, this figure will indicate the, if you want to design a transistor using diode. Now diode is a two terminal device, anode and cathode. In diode there is a inside P type material and N type material, means whenever we connect back to back diode like this, means both cathode are connected each other, this cathode is connected each other and anode is different end, then it simply works as a PNP transistor, because here in diode this is a P type material, this is N type material, also this is P type and N type. That means N type is common between these two diode and P type is different. Here also the NPN transistor, if you want to design a NPN transistor using diode, then you have to connect both anode of this diode, means both anode of this diode and cathode is different end. Then we can design a NPN transistor. Now friends, you have to remember this symbol, this most important symbol, because in circuitry there is a we have to use the symbol for the circuit design. Now in PNP transistor, this arrow, in emitter this arrow is inside the transistor, and in NPN transistor this arrow is outside the transistor. Means you have to remember this arrow direction, because if we draw the wrong arrow, then different component, means component is different, NPN and PNP. Now this one is about the symbol and basic structure of PNP transistor as well as NPN transistor. Now current and voltage is different in different terminal, means emitter current is IE, collector current is IC, base current is IB, and voltage different between two lead is indicate the voltage difference of the emitter base, emitter collector and base collector. Now you have to remember this current and voltage. You can take a screenshot so you can write this figure in your notebook. Now next, the BJT basic configuration is like this, means if we talk about the PNP BJT or PNP transistor, then in previous slide we will see the P type material, N type and P type. Here the collector, base and emitter, here the arrow is inside, so this transistor is PNP transistor, and here arrow is outside, and this indicates that this transistor is a NPN transistor, and this is the symbol of BJT, both BJT, NPN as well as PNP. Now if you want to understand the basic concept of transistor operation, then you have to remember this figure, because here transistor is a current control device, Now we know about the what is current control device. If we change the input current, according to the input current, output current or output quantity is changed, then this device or any device is known as current control device. Means here you have to control the input current, means here IB current, because if we change the IB base current, then according to base current, collector current is controlled. So transistor is known as current control device. Now in this figure, this is the base. Now if you want to control this current flow, then base is most important. The base is a controlling device. Now if we change the control current, means the position of current of in control in base, then the flowing current from emitter to base is different. According to the base current, this flow of current is changed. So we know about the current control device. And about the current control device, all BJT, NPN and PNP both are the current control device. Now force is nothing but voltage divided by current. Here if we give some force to the base, then according to the force to the base, the emitter, the current flowing from emitter to base is changed according to the base current. So we can say that this is the current control device, and this is easily understand using this figure. Now architecture of BJT, if you want to design design a BJT, then this type of structure, using this structure we can understand the architecture of BJT. Now the bipolar junction transistor is constructed with the 3 doped semiconductor regions separated by the 2 BN junction. Now doping. Doping is nothing but whenever we add some impurity in pure semiconductor material, then its method is known as doping. Here according to the material, the doping quantity is different, means our doping quantity may be trivalent or pentavalent. If you want to design a p-type material, then you have to add some trivalent impurity. If you want to design an n-type material, then you have to add a pentavalent impurity. According to our requirement, we have to add some impurity into the intrinsic material or pure semiconductor material. Now in this slide we will see the emitter, base and collector. Here the different emitter, base and collector and the size and layer of the different material, n-type, p-type and n-type. So we can design a basic BJT, and this metallic contact, if you this contact is nothing but aluminum or copper contact is required for the circuit connection. And this is the internal structure of NPN and PNP transistor that we have seen in the previous slide. So this one is about the basic of the BJT. Now let's see the application of transistor, where we use this type of transistor. Now let's start with one by one. Now first application of transistor are used in digital and analog circuit switch. Now transistor is nothing but it is an electronic switch. Static switch, we can say that this is the electronic switch. Whenever we want to on off some automatic device, then transistor is more suitable than other circuit. So this is the digital and analog circuit, then switch, then use in single amplifier device. Now if you want to design amplifier, now friends, amplifier is nothing but if you want to increase the strength of our signal, or if you want to boost the signal, then amplifier is required. So if you want to design amplifier, then transistor is required. Now in our cell phone, cellular communication or cell phone would be one of the most widely used application of the transistor. Now in our cell phone there is a many type of amplifier is there, the RF amplifier, audio amplifier, video amplifier. Then this type of amplifier is made up of transistor. So there is the requirement of transistor. Then use in power regulator or controller. If you want to regulate or control the power, then we have to use one circuitry using the transistor. So one application is regulator or as well as controller. Then fifth, in modern electronic IC used in almost every electronic application, the transistor are used in the building of some integrated circuit. Now IC is nothing but integrated circuit. Now if you want to design a compact circuit, such a mobile or TV, then compact circuit, the million of transistors is required, and million of transistors are inside the chip. So the chip design is available using the diode or transistor. So this is the one of the most application of the transistor. Then IC is nothing but the one of the main part of the microprocessor as well as controller. If you want to design a microprocessor and controller, then at that time the transistor is a more applicable for the circuit design of the integrated circuit. Now transistor is used in the almost every electronic device, means it is used for the space maker as well as the aircraft. Now in aircraft design or radar system, there is a requirement of transistor, then calculator, computer, radios, then hearing phones, every daily life device required the good quality sound, then at that time the transistor is required. Now for military application, transistor is high power radio, means RF application, radar application, military application, navy application, all are means any automatic electronic device, then transistor is must required. So transistor is a most important and very basic component for the basic electronics. Now let me start with difference between BJT and FET. This is the slide related to the higher version of BJT, means higher version of BJT is nothing but the FET. Now full form of FET is a field effect transistor. Now let's take a look between BJT and FET. In previous video we have seen about the FET. Now FET is nothing but it is a higher version, means whenever we start to learning of FET, then you have to remember about the BJT. First you have to start with BJT, then after you have to go or you have to understand the basic concept of FET. Now here let's take a one by one difference. The first is BJT, then second is FET. Then BJT is a bipolar junction transistor or bipolar device. Now here word you have to remember bipolar. Bipolar is nothing but in BJT the current is flow using majority as well as minority charge carrier. Now in FET is a unijunction or unipolar. Here you have to remember unipolar, means only one particles, means either hole or electron, not both at the same time. If N channel, then only electron, or if P channel, then only hole is required to flow the current. Here in BJT there is a name emitter base in collector terminal, and in FET there is a source, drain and gate terminal. So you can also write the terminal name. Now second, its operation depend on both majority charge carrier as well as minority charge carrier. We already talked about majority and majority as well as minority. Now third, input impedance of BJT is very less compared to, here you have to write compared to FET. The input impedance of FET is very large compared to BJT. So input impedance is most requirement of linear amplifier design. If input impedance is very high, then you can easily develop the linear amplification or amplifier. So FET is more suitable than the BJT. Then fourth, it is current control device and FET is a voltage control device. This is the most important difference between BJT and FET. BJT is a current control device and FET is a voltage control device. So here you have to, if you want to control the output current, then here you have to remember the current, and FET, here you have to remember voltage. Here controlling current is IB, base current, and here in FET the VG, gate voltage, is a control voltage. Now fifth, it is more noisy, means noise level of BJT is high compared to the FET. In FET there is a less noise. Noise is nothing but one type of unwanted signal. We cannot totally 100% remove it, but we can reduce it. If it is less, then it is good for us. Now sixth, it is frequency variation effect is performance, means here the frequency variation is nothing but if you want to use the high frequency application as well as low frequency application, then the linearity is slightly changed in BJT, but in FET the frequency response is high, so we can use as a high frequency application. So here in sixth you have to remember the frequency. Now seventh, temperature dependent device. Means in temperature is increase or decrease according to the temperature, the characteristic of voltage and current is change in BJT, but in FET it is a bit heat stability is higher, so temperature effect is less. So we can use as a high temperature application as well as the low temperature application. Now last 8 is nothing but price of device. The number 8, it is a cheaper and it is slightly costly than BJT. Means FET is a cost of FET is high compared to the BJT. And last one is the size. According to the size, the bigger size means the BJT size is bigger than the FET and FET size is lower than the BJT. Means if you want to design a compact device, then FET is more suitable, because nowadays the size of electronic device day by day is decreased. Then at that time you have to go about the or go through the FET, so we can ultimately reduce our circuit, and if its circuit size is small, then ultimate design of any instrument is become very small. So FET is a small size device. So this one is about the difference between BJT and FET. Okay friends, so this is the useful video for the basic electronics, basic components, transistor, and basic difference between BJT and FET. Okay, if you have to any query, then you have to write any question, then write down my email ID, then you can write the question, then I will respond to you. Write down the email ID, Chetan B@drsubhastech.edu.in. Okay, thank you.